Let's get ready to rumble!
Ian, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm fine, man. You know, same old, same old.
Okay. So, how's life treating you after boxing?
Yeah, you know, life is what you make it, to be quite honest, of. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can't moan about the past. Like, at the start, like, it was a bit of a shock to my old system. You know what I mean? Because like the fact that, you know, I've boxed all my life, and just the whole thing about it, you just like, you know, when it comes to an end, it's like, oh God, what do I do with my life now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, very
You know what I
interesting.
mean? But like, you know, got over that, you know, and just focus. You know, just go pick yourself up and brush yourself up and focus in life.
Yeah, well, this is a common theme in boxers, because I was watching a documentary of Barry McGuigan on ITV, and he had the same problem. Or a lot of boxers have that same. It's like I sort of like made the analogy. It's kind of like a soldier coming off the battlefield, isn't it? Like, because your job is not a usual job what everyone else does. You know what I'm saying? Like, not many people have the courage to go in the ring, right?
No, not really, not at all, yeah.
And you see, the thing is, all I'm imagining, right, is you go into big stadiums, thousands of people. Sometimes they're booing you, sometimes they're cheering you. And I mean, you're a gladiator. It's the center stage. How are you going to go and work in just a normal 9 to 5? It's just after that, it's anticlimax.
Yeah, because you know one thing about boxing is that, you know, one thing is that, what you find with a lot of fighters, like, is that after you finish your boxing, right, it's like you go through that dark stage, you know what I mean? Because there's nothing, you can never get nothing, you can never get that buzz ever again, you know what I mean? That thing when you're like, you know, you're getting prepared for a fight, like, or like, let's say, I can recall to my own career where like, when I used to box quite regular, like, on TV, and sometimes when I'm so used to fighting that when it's time to come out, like, and they have a little screen there and you say 10, 9, 8, you'll be out in a few seconds and you're like, whoa, let's go. You can't, you know what I mean? You're on the edge and you're ready to go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That buzz is hard to live up to in normal life. You can't. That's why you find a lot of people get addicted to all type of stuff because they can't get that high no more. You know what I mean? Boxing is a bit like a drug, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's why people keep coming back, making comebacks and making mistakes. Like, you know how it goes, man. Come back and you're only good as your last fight, you know what I mean?
Oh, no doubt.
So, Ian, yeah, I'm checking your career out on BoxRec, yeah? You won the European title. When you won the European title, wasn't you ranked in some of the world bodies?
Yeah, I was number 8 in the world with the WBO and WBO and I think it was IBF rankings. I did get on the IBF rankings as well.
So what happened about challenging for a world title overseas and that never?
You know what? With me, it's like the only thing that never ever happened to me was to fight. I fought for a world title during those times was when I fought for the WBU title
against Peter Kosho.
Yeah, it's in my 11th fight.
Yeah,
and that was way too early in my career. Like, I was a flyweight during those days, and I was stopped in the 8th round.
Yeah,
and just a lot of inexperience showed. You know what I mean? I was winning the fight, but without a method of how I'm gonna make it to the top round. If you see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because like everything was, I still had the amateur style, and I was really going at a sizzling pace. And you know, when I ran out of gas, I was flat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Out of it. You know what I mean? It weren't really like, oh, the guy clipped me and you know what I mean? It's just more like, that's that young, dumb, stupid, not knowing what to do when you're under pressure. And that was it. Experience told them.
Yeah, experience is the key.
Yeah, you had a 3-year layout after that.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of like drifted away from boxing because I was like, oh, what's the point? This ain't gonna work out. My whole ambition was to win something like that, significant of that kind. And you know, them times, I'm rolling with absolutely the wrong crowd altogether. And I just caught up in the street hype. You know what I mean? Like, and I was really like, ended up in prison and all that crap. You know what I mean? But, you know, you brush yourself up, and just one day something just clicked in my head. I just got up and just started jogging, and I just didn't look back.
You know what really impresses me is the persistence, because you had numerous attempts for the British title, Southern Area, I think the WBU title, and you got there in the end. You won the British and European titles. That's like, you know.
Yeah.
That's the mark.
I mean, that is just like, you know, to be honest, the thing that helped me really, because at the time, when I turned professional, I stayed with amateur trainers, which was a big, big mistake.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And obviously, like, you know what I mean, you don't develop, because you're still doing the same things as doing the amateur. So how you going to, it's just like a guy having a primary teacher teaching you secondary. You're never going to make nothing out of it. You can't teach you that, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I kind of realized that. Then I'm like, you know, my dad said to me, like, you go try and be with professional trainers and have surround yourself around professional fighters. You know what I mean? Once I've done that, I learned the game much quicker. I started learning, and I started realizing where I went wrong. You know what I mean? Then I went to Brian Lawrence, and ever since, like, the rest. But the thing about, I always trained with Brian when I was an amateur. I've always known him since the amateur. Then, like, from then on, we just clicked, you know what I mean? We just worked off my style, and that was it. And that's what turned my whole career around.
Yeah. So what adjustment? So when you did make that adjustment and you got rid of the amateur trainers, what things changed in your boxing style?
What Brian done was he slowed me down, because with me, I used to move around, you know, like too much bouncing, you know what I mean, burning too much energy. I mean, so what Brian said was like, nah, instead of bouncing, you walk around the ring. You don't bounce. You bounce, you drain out your energy, you know what I mean? You walk it, you know what I mean? You hit them out a couple of 2 shots, whatever, 2, 3 shots, and you step off and walk. Rather than go bing, 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 and run. When you run, every time you say to me, when you run, that's when you get caught with silly shots. But you might run and walk into a bomb, and you get, you know what I mean? You get splattered. So like, you hit them out 1, 2, 3, you walk off. You get what I'm saying? So like, obviously I'm watching fighters, I'm watching all these different fighters, and it's like, so we're like, yeah, this is exactly what they do. They don't really run as such, you know what I mean? They hit and they move, but they walk rather than run. Because when you run, that's when you walk into silly shots.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when someone's trying to catch you, because the fact that you keep running away, that's when they throw wild punches and try and get, hopefully they catch you, you know what I mean? And that's what I kind of, you know what I mean, the more I watch videos, practice the same things over and over till black and blue, and everything just worked out and it just becomes like second nature, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Because I'd say the reason when you started doing that, you started generating more power, because I've noticed in your career that I was noticing in your career, you punch with quite speed. I'm surprised you never knocked out more people. But
the only thing that I must admit, what it was, is that, see, the earlier fights, if I turned professional with Brian Lawrence at the time, I think I would have more stoppages, because the fact that I still boxed like an amateur in the pros at the start, and these are the fights that they're building up with. Those fights, some of them should have been stoppages, because, like, you know, I'll clip a man, the wobble, but I'll still box like an amateur. Rather than sit down in your punches and throw the real meaningful shots. Then you know what I mean? Because at the time, like, if sometimes that's all I always look back and think to myself, you know what? If I turned professional, we were a professional trainer, I would have known these things, what to do. But, you know, what can you say?
Can I just suggest what have been? Let me just suggest what would have been the ideal scenario, and if you agree, when you was just about to turn pro, if you had got the pro coach when you was amateur, just turning pro, and you were studying the pro game like Brian Lawrence showed you, because what you have to take into consideration, when you fight at European and British level, it's harder to get knockouts, and world level, right? It doesn't matter. Even Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, the knockouts are harder to come. So if you had studied with Brian Lawrence earlier, when the opposition was a bit more, just a little easier, you would have got more. You would have had more knockouts. 100%.
Yeah, you see, that's what I meant by that. If I had turned professional Brian and like learned the game from the get go, I would have had those earlier stoppages in the, like, just like in the most fighters have. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like, then obviously as you go along and you learn more experience, then you can develop as you go along. But like when you want to get to the top level of British and top level of European, the stuff you don't really come because these guys can fight.
Yeah, that's right.
You
That's right.
understand? Like, you know, once you hit world level, you know, you don't really see that much stoppage unless people are just reckless when they're slugging. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or when you slug, it's just a 50-50 fight. So he catches you first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's that type of thing. But you know.
So sorry, Errol. So apart from the transition that you made maybe halfway, is there any more things you would have changed if you could start all over again today? Is there anything else you would change?
If I could start all over again, to be quite honest, I'd have worked a lot on, even though like my technical side was not too bad, but what it was is I'd have worked more on like more like core strength stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things like doing more weights and things like that. Because like, now I don't box now. I do weights. I do more weights than anything.
Right.
And like, you know what I mean? When I hit the bag and all that, I'm thinking like, wow, okay, damn, like, you know, I could hit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I should have done that. That's the only thing I've really changed. Because the technical side of it was...
Yeah, you was always known as a technical boxer. What about managerial or promotion-wise? Is there anything you would have done differently?
To be quite honest, I wish, like... I mean, to be quite honest, like, a lot of done for me as well. Like, if I had been more dedicated, it would have been different. It would have been different. Because, like, you know, like, I think with me, what it was, lack of dedication, yeah? I'll be honest with you about that.
Yeah.
It's like, things came too easy as an amateur. I won ABA, senior ABAs. I won gold medals in different tournaments. So things happened so quick and so easy for me. Like, I only had 22 amateur fights. You know what I mean?
How many?
22 amateur fights.
Oh, that's not that. How come you didn't do how come you didn't have any more than that? Or because you know what you're wait.
No.
Go on.
Yeah, because I was a flyweight. Right, I won the national ABAs, the senior ABAs. I won the schoolboys. I won the NABCs. I won the Indians Against America twice. I won bronze medals. I went to the World Games.
Wow.
I got to the quarterfinals just before I got a bronze medal.
Oh.
So, like, I done things so quite quick.
22 fights.
So the guy.
Wow, that's,
That's
that's
amazing.
good.
In 22 fights, you done all that.
Yeah, man, I'm amazed, man.
So when I went to the World Games, I saw all the guys that were in the Olympics. You know what I mean? Because me and Jeff Lacey, we was in the same World Games. I was in the same World Games with Jeff Lacey, and like me and him sit down, proper chat. Devere Williamson, even that guy that fought Pisco there, what's his name, the Southpaw world champion, who was in the same World Games. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
One thing about, I saw Floyd's medals in the amateurs, but it was just like, he was a couple of years before me. Because
he was 96.
He was 96 Olympics, but I was a junior then. I wasn't fully a senior yet. So, like, you know what I mean? I always knew about Floyd from the amateurs. So, like, I always knew about him because he was, like, the real thing, you know what I mean? He was featherweight, and he was really going on things at the time. And everyone spoke about him, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, there's a lot of fighters that I met in the amateurs that I see as professionals now, and you think to yourself, wow, you know, like, I remember this guy, you know what I mean? Like, you know, but, you know what I mean?
You got a similar style to Floyd, though. The way you fight with
Yeah, it's so funny because, like, originally my fighter when I was amateur was Sugar Ray Leonard. That's the first guy that really made me want to box.
Okay.
Then, like, as time went along, then I started like watching, and then at one stage I was like into Roy Jones. And the next thing, then I started watching James Toney.
Yeah. That's
you can really look at my style. It's
I
more
can see a lot of James Toney. Yes.
Yeah. But it's the trick, though. It's all the trick, though.
They're all from the same town, innit?
Yeah, that's right.
Michigan, innit? They're all from the Midwest, and that same type of style. Because the original guy was Sugar Ray Robinson from that part of the town, innit?
Yeah.
That was the main guy. Then everyone always had style, always to the side.
You're very good at using your shoulder.
Like,
You're very good at using your shoulder and your elbow on defense. So, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Because, like, all these guys, they never square on the all side. That's why, like, when they flip shots, they're always connected with a big left hook. You know what I mean? Always like, cause it's kind of set in that way where like everything's like, you know, when you box against a star, I've actually sparred with fighters that actually box out Floyd, and it's always quite difficult to hit them flush.
Right.
So like, when I realized, I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick up the style myself. You know what I mean? I thought, you know, this is quite hard. Like, actually, like, you know, someone just, you'd be wasting a lot of energy just standing on the road trying to hit this guy and just blocking, turning the shoulder, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And getting caught with 3 shots on the way on it, you know what I mean? But, you know.
Oh,
It's
man.
like I'm watching you, right at this second, I'm watching you fight Jamie McDonald, and you're controlling the action, man, in round 3 here. He can't hit you with a jab for shit.
Yeah,
And you're
I was going to
backing
say
him
about...
up and body shots right now. What happened in that? You lost that by a split decision.
Hey, they be robbing you, man. I swear some of the decisions, they be stealing that. They be taking some decisions from you, bro.
One thing, I'm not trying to be funny, but boxing has this way of getting rid of you, you know what I mean?
That's what I've just
said. This way, especially, to be quite honest, I always think that of British boxing, you know what I mean? It has this way of getting rid of you. Like, to be quite honest, I find, I mean, I'm not something funny about, but like, it's racist, man. That's a straight up fact.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, say it loud.
We just talked to Frosters and Pofo, yeah? He said the same thing. He beat Johnny Armour like 3 of the 4 times. On the 4th time, he couldn't be bothered, yeah? But like, and they robbed him on bare decisions, bro. And that's what I was just going to say about you. They robbed you on bare decisions. I can see you like, what's that? Bare, you know what I mean? Trying to push the next guy.
One thing about boxing showed me that they've got a way of getting. It's a funny way of getting rid of you, but they just get rid of you, man. That's how they do it. Like just like Danny Williams. Look what happened to him. They just got rid of him slowly but surely. That even if he was won a fight, they just give it to the other guy. Just remember the fight with Danny Williams and Michael Scott. It was a terrible fight.
Yeah.
But you just see like Danny come in, Muslim. You know what I mean? Hardcore bear man, Muslim. But, you know, they're not feeling that, you know, that's a fact. But, you know what I mean? But they ain't going to say that to your face.
Okay.
You know, they go, you know, like, we're living in this country is very institutionalized, you know what I mean?
Ian, I need to ask you one question. Have you ever had Dave Paris as your referee in a fight?
Oh, that guy, he does my head in altogether. He's the one that robbed me against Tim McDonald. He had me losing by 5 rounds. And I thought, damn, what fight was you watching?
Bruv, you need to listen to Boxing Rounds and Beat. That's the same guy. Frosted a profile said that guy, I swear down. He highlighted that guy, said that guy's a racist, bruv. He highlighted
Well, he
that guy.
didn't say that. He didn't say that. We squeezed that out of him. He ain't saying that directly.
Out of all besides Dave Parrish, yeah, Dave Parrish is a white guy, fair enough, he's racist. You understand? You expect that sometimes, yeah?
Well,
let me just say on the record.
Ian John Lewis.
Ian John Lewis?
Ian John Lewis has robbed me 3 occasions, one after the other.
Okay. That's some Uncle Tom shit.
You know what I mean? Ian John Lewis, if you watch him and he's in his whole career, all them things they do, you know what I mean? The guy just is, he knows me. Every time he sees me, like, oh, yes, champ. I'm just like looking at things yourself.
See, but what we have to take into consideration is that black fighters in general, we don't support. You don't have the support. We like. You're from Hackney, you haven't got the borough coming, or you probably got a few of the man them that come through, but not enough. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, the thing I hear you, because you know it's just like the sad thing about sometimes black people, yeah, we don't stand up for each other. Yeah?
No, we
like,
don't.
You say to a man, listen, all right, well, I've got tickets for a fight here right now. Boom, here I go. Like, come and support me. I will tell you a story, yeah. But guaranteed you see that man in the rave you see that same man in the rave that costs about £30 and the ticket's £30.
That's right.
You see him in the rave buying big bottles of champagne. You understand? But the man can't come to your fight.
Yeah.
Unless you're giving him free ticket.
Around his neck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You see? And we complain when the police...
When you ask the man to buy a ticket, man's like, nah, bro, discount, and you're like, damn.
And we
see that in my fights where I sold bare tickets. I'm like, no, bro. Everyone else buys a ticket, I take £5 off, and they buy a ticket. But if there's no bargain in there, no one ain't doing it.
Yeah, you're right, man. You're
right.
You see, because
it's like,
You see, let me tell you, see, and we complain when the police treat us badly, but we don't support, because I'll tell you what, right? I used to play football for Watford Youth, right? And all the white kids, their parents used to come there, they knew all the coaches, they talked to all the coaches. Like when we used to come from the hood and go, we didn't have no parents with us, so they just talked to us like shit. You know what I mean? And like it hindered our progress in the team, because they said if adults see you without your parents supporting you, they're gonna, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's, you know what? It's like even me when I started boxing. You know, like everything I done was on my own, bro.
Yeah.
On my first fight, I didn't have boxing because we're trainers.
Right.
I went trainers in the ring.
Exactly.
Black, whatever. You understand? It went to like, I went home, like, they didn't even know I was boxing. I went home, boom. Yeah, I had my first fight, here's the video. Okay. Boom, yeah, all right, cool. That's it. Black spun me, that's it.
Yeah.
I thought, okay. Then, like, it went to, like, because I won the schoolboys in my 7th fight. At the blue, like, boom, like, whoa, this boy must be good, like, everyone start taking interest.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Then, like, that's when everyone just start, like, my family start, like, acknowledging that, oh, he's a boxer, yeah, this and the other, you know, because every fight was all taped. So they start watching that and like, right, yeah. But, you know,
yep.
My mum never really ever wanted me to box and everything, so, which is understandable.
Yeah, that's understandable.
You know what I mean? But I just felt like I never had no support from no one. Everything I'd done, I had to go off my own back and get it done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, boy, that made me a man anyway, like, you know what I mean? Man is man, so I don't really wait for things to happen. I make things happen myself.
Yep.
You can't wait on things, you know what I mean?
Support black fighters. If you go, support them. Well, that's why they get jobbed off in the ring. I was, because I'm a bit older than the both of you, and I've been seeing it for a minute now, right? Because if you ain't got the support,
see me when I go to when I'm watching a boxing match in general, and I see a black man and a white man fight, my heart's with my own black brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? You have to support you have to ride with your own first.
Because I've been to a boxing match and I realised, I said to myself, you know what? That's how I know this country's full of race. Like, I see this brother, I don't know none of the fighters. This black guy was pasting the shit out of this white guy.
Yeah. The
crowd was quiet. As soon as the white guy started kick the guy up, boy, the crowd rise. Said,
exactly.
Hold on 1 minute. Yeah, when the crowd started rising, I said, boy, it shows you people's true heart.
It's not even racism, though. They're just supporting their own, and that's what we should be doing. They're not even being like, we should have our crowd there.
Yeah, we
you should have had the whole of Hackney and Tottenham at your fight. Sorry, I will say what you're saying.
Yeah, black people, you know how black people, they're hard to please, man. They go on funny, man. You know what I mean? Like you said, man, you see man in the rave with his Tommy around his chain, Tommy around his neck, and man spending champers on the chicks then, man. Man, you know the thing is, yeah, it's like if they ain't getting that out of it, then why am I coming? But to be honest with you, see, that's why a lot of the bad decisions are happening in boxing, and we're seeing it. Like, I saw you wait. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw you coming in, yeah. And I was like, who's this Bret? Dapper Napa. And he's like, yeah, like Iron Napa, blood. Coming dark shades, brother, he's repping it. And then I saw you lose against the Peter Culture. I was like, right. And then you came back on the scene, and you did, brother, you was holding your ground like you said, and you was beating these fighters. You got the British and Commonwealth, right? And I think Fran Maloney was your manager. And
yeah, Frank, European. Yeah. No, Frank was always my promoter, but
yeah.
You see what I've done? Brian was, I made Brian my manager, so like we're not attached to no promoter. Cause when your promoter's he manages you and promotes you, that's when if you lose, you are stuck in a nutshell. You know what I mean? That guy will just stock up yourself until your contract runs out.
Who's that?
And you might go
Frank?
a year without fighting. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Frank Maloney.
Like in general. Any promoter in general.
Okay.
That's why it's important to have a separate manager to the promoting.
Yeah.
When you have your manager, you buy my manager, yeah. So what we used to do, we sign a promotional deal with Frank. We'll say, Frank, look after us for a certain number of fights. That's it. So like, we only got a promotional deal with him, and that's it. So if we want to break away from the promotional deal, we go elsewhere straight away.
Excellent.
You know what I mean? That's why after that, I could fight. Well, a couple of times I fight on Barry shows, and I fight on Maloney's show, because I'm not. He doesn't manage me.
But Ian, so
You know
let me ask you something, yeah. So you know, like, you retired when you retired. You retired from bad decisions. You don't think you might make another comeback? Because we talked to Ted Bammy, and he felt like, say, he's still got it inside him for another comeback. You don't feel like another comeback? Because you know what, you're still in shape.
To be honest, it does tempt you, yeah. But what it is, I remember, like, even in my head, like, I said to myself, yeah, I feel like I could come back. I started, because, you know, I started training, like, for real. But I said to myself, you know what, why am I going to do this for? Because, you know, to be quite honest, see, boxing in the lower divisions is for young people, yeah?
Yeah.
You understand? When you get to a certain stage, bruv, you understand? Like, where you used to throw 4, 5, 6 punches, you ain't throwing that. You're throwing 2, 3 at a time. And a young guy will keep coming back with 4, 5. You understand? And eventually, like, your age will tell.
Yeah.
I remember, like, a guy that done that was Michael Brody.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I remember.
Manchester.
Michael Brody came back, and he started getting beat by fighters. I shouldn't even be beating him.
Yeah, I saw that. But he didn't look
I
out of
remember,
shape. He looked out of shape, though.
Yeah, my friend Wayne Alexander, Mark Alexander dropped Brody 3 times.
And in his prime, that wouldn't have happened. Yeah.
Hello? Mark went a punch. He dropped Brody 3 times until Brody caught him with a lucky punch in the last round and knocked him out.
Whoa.
He dropped Brody 3 times.
Yeah, but
Brody used to be one of my favorite fighters back in the day.
Yeah, but Brody's not. But you're different. You're different style, brother. Like, your style is like a defensive.
Yeah, no. What it is, it's just like Brody. I used to watch him when I was really in school.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this guy, like, you know, Brody. I remember when he won the British title against Neil Swain. The way he just knocked him, it looked like a Rocky film. You know, them knockouts are so funny. You're like, wow, what happened there? The guy dropped, like, it was dramatic the way he dropped. It's so funny. If you ever get to see that fight, Neil Swain versus Michael Brody, it is so funny. Like, if you see the knockout, it's like, oh God, what happened? I Brody made a lot of money from boxing, but you know how it goes, man.
Yeah, you had your time. You know, you work with Eric Oching. What do you do now in the game now? You're training, yeah?
Yeah, I work with James Cook. I mean, you know, Pedro. There's a youth club in there.
Okay.
I do. I train the amateurs in there. I help train the amateurs in there. It's not like I got amateurs badge. I got professional badge in it.
Yeah.
But I help in there, like. But for job wise, I work with this. I do sports activities with these kids with learning difficulties.
Excellent. You know what I mean? Excellent.
I do sports activities with them. Like, I do, like, you know, like health and fitness with them. And I work for this company called Hill, and like they have certain number of what's called sports activities done on for kids with learning difficulties. So that's what I do with them.
That's right, rewarding, man. You know what I mean? You're giving it back.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it makes you appreciate life. I tell you that.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? It's like you look at some kid and you're like, wow, like the person looks normal looking at him, but it's like, damn, you can't do the basic things. And it's like, you know, it takes a lot of patience to be able to work with these guys. Cause you know, trying to get them to do activities, it can be a bit, especially if you're like a perfectionist and you like things perfect, it takes a lot of patience. But after a while, you understand. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the common question I ask all boxer interview. What advice would you give to any young fighter right now?
Yeah, you see, boxing, to be quite honest, yeah, I'd just tell everyone, like, you know, as a fighter, any fighter, I would say, always be dedicated, yeah? And, you know, like, that's the main thing, always be dedicated. But the main thing in most fighters' lives, like, in general, it's about being managed well. You see, boxing sometimes, you don't have to be that good to get to the top. It's got to be managed right. If you watch Amir Khan, the way he's become a millionaire, yeah, he was just managed right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's smartly managed, you understand? He didn't fight for the British title, never fought for a European title, just went straight to the world title. You see, but it's just the way he got channeled. You get what I'm saying? There's fighters that get the opportunity. Some fighters don't get the opportunity. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta have a proper good management team behind you. Get me? Remember, you don't have to fight the best to be the best.
Oh, definitely. I'm not going to put the fighters out there, but there's several fighters who I've seen, like some are in Oscar De La Hoya's stable right now, who have just been guided through, and they got world titles, and you know what I mean, whew, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
oh, definitely. Yeah.
Management's a very important thing, you know what I mean? Because like, if you start having if you get put in defense too early, man, that can ruin your career. Because some fights will take you quite a few years to recover from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You look at what happened to that the guy that fought that, what's his name again? BK, the one that fought Froch. The way Froch destroyed him. Yeah, in his last fight the other week, he looked rubbish.
It looked terrible, bro. He recovered.
He looked gunshot.
Yeah,
he did.
He knows, man, that if he get touched on his chin, he may go, you know what I mean? He got that in his head.
I thought that fight was a draw.
Yeah, the confidence is gone, man.
I thought that fight was at least a draw.
He knows, but he get touched, but it might wobble all the way back.
You know who else has been pushed too early, too hard is Derek Chisora.
Should I get about Derek?
He was pushed too hard, too early. He's had too many hard fights.
Hello, your phone's cutting out a bit. Say that again, bro.
Derek Chisora, he was pushed too hard, too early. He's been pushed. To me, he's been pushed in too many hard fights too early. He hasn't even had 20 fights. Man's fought Klitschko's.
Yeah,
hey,
it's not. You know, you can't really say that. Do you know why I say that?
Okay.
Do you remember Holyfield won the world title in his 11th fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
He won the undisputed cruiserweight title in his 11th fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So sometimes you can't really say that as such, you know, because it's the level of, it's just down to what have you learned over the years. You see Holyfield, I must admit, he's come from things like Olympics and all that. He's gone to the top. But always, like, the cruiserweight division used to be empty in those days, like, you know, but, like, Holyfield's he's my favorite heavyweight of the 90s.
But can I be honest with you?
You know,
you see, Holyfield won that first cruiserweight title against Dwight Muhammad Cowie. But I'm here to say, I saw that fight and he didn't win it.
You reckon he never won it?
Nah, he didn't. In my opinion, I don't think he won it.
He won the fight, but he's a
Nah, he didn't win it. In my opinion, I thought Cowie won it. He knocked Cowie out in the rematch.
I find, because Holyfield is too young for him, if you see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Remember, Cowie was, I think he was 30, and Holyfield was like in his early 20s.
Yeah, he was a seasoned pro. Yeah.
But so it's like, like, one thing about Holyfield, he went on to prove himself, I must admit, though, after that, you know what I mean?
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, you know what I mean? The real deal, like his name says, like, it did really,
but that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Excitement to fight for boxing, yeah.
Yeah.
You know I mean, to me, the fights that destroyed Holyfield was the Bowl trilogies. Those fights, that fight. You know what I mean?
The third one really fucked him up, man.
Took a lot of it.
The third one was just trauma on his. Like, he looked shot to pieces in the third one.
Yeah.
When he got knocked out, man.
All these guys take steroids, man. That's the sad thing about it. They're all steroid freaks. When Holyfield got caught,
you saying Holyfield's on steroids, yeah?
Huh?
You think Holyfield's juicing, yeah? He's on steroids.
Holyfield was on steroids. He got caught because, like, what happened? You see, Holyfield, what happened was he got caught even the other day, really, when they revealed. Because what happened? They revealed all the people that were like, that were getting steroids off this doctor, yeah. This guy, yeah, this particular guy, anyway. Holyfield's name was on the list, but he put his name down not as Holyfield. He put Holyfield. And like when they chased his address, that was his address. That's why. You see, remember when they fought Mora? He's having a heart problem.
Right. Yeah.
Expansion of heart. That was down. See, steroids, they do even steroids do affect you, as in like they expand every capacity of your body in it.
Yep.
And that affected his heart.
He had a heart attack in the ring.
That's what. No. He was really. You could see like he was flat. He couldn't do nothing about the way Mora was beating him up. He just could not he could not trigger into another. He couldn't go to that level that he normally goes to. Like just like when he fought Bo, he can. You know what I mean? You know, Oliphant throws punches in bunches, and he can keep coming.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He couldn't sustain that when he fought Mora, and he was like, he took a lot of time off, like to sort all that out.
Do you know Dillian? Do you know Dillian White, Ian? Dillian White, the heavyweight. Dillian White.
Yeah, Dillian White, man. I only heard about him today. He's my friend as well. Me and him is in the same gym, you know.
Yeah, DMA.
I heard about it today. I was like, damn, what's wrong with people, man? It's like all these big girls are cowards, man. They're so big, but they can't just go in there naturally.
Because
Even Larry, the same thing. Big Larry.
Larry,
Larry.
Yeah.
They caught him about
Larry
13
got
different.
caught with it. What's his name? Ali Adams got caught with for drugs.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
Enzo.
Enzo McAnally.
Enzo McAnally.
Tony Dodson.
What's his name?
Tony Dawson. Todd Dawson.
Tony Dodson.
Dawson got caught as well.
Yeah. The middleweight.
What? Chad Dawson?
No, Dodson. Tony Dodson.
Tony Dodson.
Oh, Tony Dodson. Oh,
yeah, from Liverpool.
I remember him from there. He's a madman. yeah, Tony Dodson. Yeah, okay. And there's that guy as well. What's his name again? Boy, that knocked out Roy Jones.
Anton Tarver.
Yeah.
Tarver.
Yeah, Anton Tarver. Yeah.
Tarver, like, you think to yourself, come on, man. What's that? Roy Jones, he got done for drugs. James Toney got done for drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fernando Vargas. Keep getting down the list.
Oh,
man.
we could go on all day with that. It's just like
going all day.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like that's why you see when Mayweather says what he says, people gonna wake up to this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Obviously, he knows. Everyone knows that Pacquiao takes drugs. Because there's no way you could come from flyweight and move up all this weight and not carry and not look fat.
From flyweight to light middle?
He moved from flyweight all the way to light middleweight. And he doesn't even, like a man doesn't even look fat. He just looks trim, ripped.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Are you kidding? You know what I mean? Even Stevie Wonder could see that guy was cheating.
That's highly contentious, man. You know what I mean? From flyweight, carry power. He punches harder now.
Look at when Winky Wright moved up to light heavy. He carried weight when he fought Hopkins. He didn't look himself. His body was
he looked
fat.
too big. Yeah, he did.
That's right.
Yeah, because that shows you a man that's naturally doing something, rather than a man that's like moving up and looking stronger and stronger. You're getting quicker and quicker. Come on.
So if you was Floyd Mayweather, do you think Floyd Mayweather's doing the right thing by not fighting him?
Huh?
Do you think Floyd's doing the right thing by not fighting him because he won't take the USADA or WADA testing?
Listen, I don't care what anyone says, right? If someone said to me, take the test, there's 100 million on the thingy. Come on, man. You don't even think that. You don't even have to even think about it. You're on it straight away.
Well, that's right.
That fight would generate over 100 million standard.
You're right.
Come on, man. Like,
that's
standard. The thing about Pacquiao needs money because Pacquiao will end up broke in life, yeah, because he's gone into politics and he's putting a lot of money into politics. The guy, in his last fight, he had to take $2 million in advance.
Right.
I told you like how much money this guy is running out of.
Yeah.
Mayweather has got a gambling problem.
Yeah.
But Mayweather, he's smart because he's got so much things that he's got going on the outside of boxing besides just that. That's why you see he gambles a lot of money, but at the same time, he's got money that comes back instantly. He's got a lot of endorsements going on for him. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of fighters have trouble maintaining their money. I hear, is it Chavez Jr.? He's got a serious gambling problem, boy. They say he's just in the casino.
Yeah, like if you live in Las Vegas, man, damn, man,
yeah. And
like
them places
crazy,
are just like devils. I don't believe in devils, but that's just a devil's horde, man. You know what I mean? If you want to lose your way in life, go to places like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, see, like gambling's like, it's the same as taking drugs, bro. A gambler, trust me, I know that from first time, man. I got family members that got gambling problems, bro. Like, man, we get paid on Friday, Saturday, we borrow money. You know what I mean?
Boy.
And man just got to the bookies and just come out like, say, man, give him a left hook. You know what I mean?
Listen, I had one friend, man, and I had to feed his kids on several occasions when he blew all his dough. And then after it, I remember one time I said no. And he didn't talk to me
when
again.
you check it out, though, in the hood,
Yeah.
there is gambling shop in every corner, off license in every corner, But you go to them which areas, I don't see how much gambling shops you see. You see a gambling shop once in the crowd center.
Yeah, that's
right.
right.
It. That's half the time it's empty.
That's right. And when you go to them rich areas, they don't sell them cheap ciders and tenants and shit. You know what I mean?
Man.
There's this
It's there,
destruction.
big bottle of vintage champagne and rare and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because it's designed for destruction. There's no doubt about that. You know? But got to keep your wits about you, man.
It's upside down, boy.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's upside down. It's just exactly like how they like. Just the same. It all fits in with what boxing and how things happen in boxing as well. Remember that what goes on around the world does affect people in general and how people perceive things and how people take things in life. You know what I mean? So like, if a fighter is struggling and he's like, man start taking fights because they're desperate for money.
Yeah.
Taking fights and start losing fights that should be winning really.
Yeah.
Whereas if a man had a good sponsor behind them, they wouldn't have to sacrifice it. So just do this, you know what I mean? Proper way.
And just become journeyman and just get used. Some just get abused, you know what I mean? Without no chance of fighting for titles. Yeah, 100%.
A lot of fighters have been used and abused, you know what I mean? Fighters that could have been something, but when you get put in the deep end too early, man, that's what happens.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But
it's so Ian, you had 2 fights with the Thingy brothers, with the Booth brothers.
Oh, the Booth brothers.
Tell me how that. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, you beat one. You beat one, and then you had a fight with you beat, what's his name? Thingy Nicky.
Yeah, I fought Nicky Booth for my second pro fight.
Yeah.
And like obviously, when I didn't even know I knew Jason Booth from I'd seen him before I turned professional. I remember seeing him punch up Dave Caldwell. Dave Caldwell was the same way as us, but Dave Caldwell wouldn't want to fight. He refused to fight me all the time. We offered him the fight. You know what I mean? But so like that's how I kind of got to know him. Cause I think this guy like trying to be like Nazim, Dave Caldwell was, and he got boxed, he got beat up. And I fought Nicky Booth in my second fight, and that was in Reading. And man, beat him up. To be honest, dropped him as well. You know what I mean? And he was a good scrap for 6 rounds. You know.
Yeah, boy.
But, like I later on fought his brother.
Yeah, he lost against the brother.
I lost against Jason Booth for the British and Commonwealth title. And that's like I said, it's just that was a lot. Like just another thing again, inexperience, training with amateur trainers, and doing amateur stuff still, which is not going to develop you as a professional.
Yeah, you should say.
You know, like
So
it's just like.
What do you think of that? Do you still follow your division? Because what do you think of that kid Gallivad from Sheffield? Well, he's a super bantamweight. He's near to your weight. Have you seen him?
Gallivad, he's to be honest, he's the weakest link out of the whole bunch that are hot right now.
Okay.
Because you got. I remember what's his name? Carl Frampton.
Yeah.
I sparred with him towards the end. Because that's like towards the end of my career, I started sparring with him a lot. You know what I mean? And Frampton, like he's strong, but when I was sparring with him, he's just like I kind of took him to school because just like the fact that it's just the technical side of it, he just couldn't handle it.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I don't stand there and wait to get hit.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
And with them guys, they wind up big shots, so you can always see a big shot coming. Like, you know what I mean? When you're trying to punch out, you can see a big shot coming. And that's when Barry McGugan goes, hey, you know what, you're stronger than I thought you was, you know what I mean? Then, like, they kept give him a few months, and I came back again to spar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, it's like, you know, you just like, I've seen his fights, but be up most of these other guys because they don't move their heads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you start realizing, you know what I mean? It's like you, after that, you just realize, like, you know, because it's like they didn't off. I was offered that fight and I took it, but Barry said, "Nah, we're not taking that fight."
Yeah, well, they're tipping Frampton for world titles, though.
Now, the thing about, you know, to be honest, he don't get me wrong, like, he's got power. He's got power, he can punch, right? But what it is, he has not been tested.
No.
We haven't seen him in a fight where, like, he gets clipped, and how does he react to it?
I'd like to see him fight Randall Monroe.
Remember, when I spotted him, I didn't bother moving around looking for him. I just made him come to me. I stood by the ropes. Every time he come and he throws big shots, I'll make him miss my inch, and I always clipped him with an uppercut to his solar plexus. And I just see him slow down. I see him slow down straight away, and I just start doing my thing, working. As when I'm working there, then he's like, you know what I mean? I could see, like, I know that shot slow him down straight away. But, you know what I mean? Then, you know. But obviously, you see, when them guys, they want to gain the respect. They want to gain the respect of you by hitting you big shots. But when you want a big shot, I can see it. So like that half inch of missing, I'm there. I just touch them instantly. You understand? It's like every action has a reaction. So like, that's when Barry said, "Whoa, you know what? You're better than I thought you was." You know, and you're like, then you just kind of like, you know what I mean? The whole attitude just changes, and it's like
had to show some respect.
Every time he came, he would come make sure that he's fit, ready, on point. You know what I mean? But like, you know what I mean? But you know, as time went along, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I just like, obviously I retired from boxing. You know what I mean? Like, and then I just left it.
It's weird to see. It's weird to see if you retire from boxing because you're not exactly old, but in your division, like you said, innit? It's like you said, it's time.
Old, yeah. Once you hit the 30 mark. That's when, like, you know what I mean? You start fighting people that are 21, 22, you know what I mean?
That's long, man. You can still score.
Energy levels are different. Levels are different, like.
And you see, because in the heavyweight division, there's fewer punches thrown, and like in your division, like as you say,
you see that,
it's 8 punch combinations at a time.
Mature till that they hit 30.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
So,
right.
like, the whole ball game is different ball game.
Yeah.
So Ian, so your background, where your background from? Your parents, where are your parents from? Africa, West Indies? Where are they from?
Yeah, no, my parents are both from Africa. They're from South Africa.
Okay, which
You
part?
know what I mean? My mum is not from. My mom's from Zimbabwe. My dad's from South Africa.
Oh, okay.
I've got mixed background of the two.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So like, yeah. I mean, I was born there and I grew up here. I came here when I was really young. Okay. And I've ever been here since. You know what I mean? So that's how it's gone for me.
Oh,
and, you know, I started boxing there, and that's how it went from then on.
So would you say like you'd have loved to fight in the US or love to fight in South Africa at least at one time or something, you know?
To be quite honest, I remember I had a fight. It's such a weird thing that I was lined up to fight Baby Jake, yeah.
Oh, Matt Lala.
Little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day, I was lined up to, but you know, Frank Warren, man, they're full of promises and never deliver. It's just like promises are comfort to a fool sometimes. You know what I mean? So it's like but you know, people talk, but they never make it happen. But like every time Baby Jake come here, he would fight Mickey Cantwell. Instead of fighting me, he's fighting Mickey Cantwell. Mickey Cantwell, every minute he's fighting for world title. I was like, yeah, my this guy's going to get world title fight.
Yeah, he did get a lot of shots, didn't he? Mickey Cantwell, yeah.
He's got a lot of world title fights. Yeah, he got a lot of world title shots. You know what I mean?
Seems like he can get one every week.
Frank liked him. He's always in there with Frank. That was his mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just give man a shot. Yeah. That's how it go. Like you said, do you say like you'd have been better? How you reckon if you was based in the States, you know, might have got a bit more opportunities, or always doing the same? It would have been the same.
You know what? Saying that, it's like, I remember I seen my friend. Yeah, I remember to spar with Joseph Albika. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what? King Kong Obeko?
Yeah, I sparred with him.
Joseph King Kong Obeko. Okay.
Yeah, he was at the FIFA for a couple of years. He's come off champion at bantamweight.
Yeah.
Then like, I remember it was Brian. My trainer said to him, "Listen, bro, you're wasting your time in this country. Go to America.
Mm.
You can fight. It's not like you can't fight. You can fight." I
Yeah.
sparred with him. I said, "Fucking, this guy can punch a bit." You know what I mean? Boom! With a whoa.
Mm.
This guy can punch.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I was like, "Yeah, he can punch." But like, what it was, yeah. They had him in there, down here. They had him just sitting around, you know what I mean, waiting for fights and like 1 minute the fight's on and 1 minute the fight's off. It's like he's wasting your time. So Brian goes to him, listen, you know, go to America, brother. You can fight. It's not like you can't fight. Go to America, and that's it. You'll be all right. And the guy went to fight, and then went to America. 2 fights, he knocked out the 2 guys. Then black, and he's world champion.
Mm.
The next thing, I'm talking to him on Facebook and all that. Next thing he's fighting, he fought Abdamara, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
He only got to the final of the bantamweight.
Yeah, final. Yeah.
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 Got to the bantamweight final. And he got robbed the same way still, you know.
Yeah, he got robbed twice.
But like,
Low blows.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, it shows, to me, it just shows you like, how like people can change the life. Like America's got more opportunities. In America, they're nothing to do. Like obviously, you know, they like the guy from the States, obviously. But what it is with America is that they appreciate fighters that can fight.
Mm. Mm.
You look at a lot of fighters that African fighters that have gone to America that can fight.
Mm.
They have made something out of themselves. You understand? You look at people like John Mugabe, for example.
The beast, yeah.
Yeah, like he banged up some man in America and done his thing. You know what I mean? Just he's another one. If he was dedicated, he would have been something much bigger than he was. Remember, he was a guy. He come from the same Olympics as Sugar Ray Leonard. He got a silver medal in the Olympics.
Mm.
You know what I mean? He's a guy like, I mean, the beast was ridiculous. I remember he sparred with James one time. He's a light middleweight. James was super middleweight.
Mm.
Oh, James Cook, yeah?
That was like, and they could stop the sparring because they're thinking John's too big.
Wow.
Okay.
So John just like, John used to, I mean, used to be like flatter man like a joke.
Yeah, you see, your coach wasn't a bad fighter, James Cook. He won European and British titles, I think. James Cook. I remember he fought...
James, he beat Michael Watson as well.
Did he? Yeah.
He beat Michael Watson, man. He beat Michael Watson before
Six round.
Yeah, he beat
Six round.
Yeah, he did.
He beat Michael Watson, yeah.
I remember when he fought Errol Graham, but Errol, it was just too slippery for him. But I remember
Errol Graham was just too... Errol Graham, I think Errol Graham always had something over James, like, as in, like, because they used to spar before.
Yeah.
You understand? They used to spar. But Errol Graham was just... he was that step ahead of all the fighters.
Yeah.
Remember, Errol Graham only lost by split decision to Mark McCallum, and Mark McCallum was a great fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like, Mark McCallum was a great fighter, man. That guy there, I love his style of boxing, man. He loves how he can box. Remember, that's what's his name? Mine and Stuart all said. His most complete fight he's ever trained is Mark McCallum.
Yeah, Mike McCallum just had
Box,
great
fight.
rhythm, man.
I mean, the body snatcher was dangerous, you know what I mean? That
But
guy had
it has to be said, man. Errol Graham made Mike McCallum look the worst at his peak, in my opinion, because that was a peak McCallum. And he made McCallum look bad. You know what I mean? But McCallum won it.
Styles, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just the styles,
Shows
man.
you how good Errol Graham was, you know what I mean? But unfortunately, Julian Jackson, boy, just turned his life out when he took about one of those titles.
That's what I'm saying.
Jesus Christ. I remember watching that as a kid, and oh my God. I was like, whoa. But Julian Jackson, remember, he was the most heavy-handed light middleweight of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, was it middleweight or light middleweight?
Middleweight.
Middleweight. Oh, that guy can knock out people for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when Jackson connects, man, it's just like...
He was like a Tyson in that division, boy.
Yeah, he was. He
cut someone, boy, you got to look for the head.
Yep. Hey, so Wayne, sorry. So Ian, you got so you own the British, you own the Lonsdale belt outright. And
yeah, I got that on, man.
That's a big accomplishment, though. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
that's
man,
that's 100.
yeah.
That's to get me. So that's
No.
that's a good.
That's one belt, like, yeah, man, I felt there. I was framed up in my house, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
I can never go away.
Definitely.
So
Francis,
Ian, who was in your division at a time then when you was fighting that you had your eyes set on to try and fight for the world title around that time? Who was in that division at the time, like world champions?
There was, no, I'm saying that now, easily. I remember, like, one of the flyweight, I remember there was Mark Too Sharp Johnson, but he was just too good, man. But look at that.
Yeah.
he was gangster. He was gangster.
No, Mark Too Sharp Johnson was too hot.
Yeah.
No, he was too hot. No. He used to make things look so easy. I used to watch his fights. I used to worship that guy. Like he was just too slick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was.
You know what I mean? Like, he was too slick. You know what I mean? Like,
I think Rafael Marquez. Rafael Marquez is in that division as well. Was he in your division?
Yeah, remember he knocked out Mark Too Sharp as well.
Yeah. And he knocked that Tim Austin. Was Tim Austin in your division?
What's his name?
Tim Austin.
Tim Austin, yeah. Tim Austin, yeah.
Cincinnati.
But Tim Austin was like, he was really world champion, like, when I was more or less starting.
I remember he knocked out Paul Lloyd, man. I remember when he smacked up Paul Lloyd. He gave him a beating, man.
Yeah, Was it Barrera who knocked out Lloyd as well?
Yeah.
Barrera just brushed him in the first or second round. I can't remember one or two.
But Paul Lloyd started well against Tim, though. But he just couldn't.
Nah, he carved him up.
Yeah.
He coughed him up. but
he's man were class operators though,
man. Tim Austin stated that he stayed in that weight class too long. He should have moved up long time ago. Man was drained, bro, when he went against Marquez, bro. He never 50. He had a lot of defenses of that belt, bro.
He was just too tall, man. I don't know how guys are like make the weight.
Yeah.
Look, stick, bro. As soon as they get touched on the chin, bro, the legs are bouncing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So them guys were the guys waiting for you, like Rafael Marquez, Rafael Marquez, and you had Tim Austin, and you had Mark Too Sharp Johnson. They're in that division waiting for you if you was to move up.
Yeah, but when he knocked out Too Sharp, I was like, boy. But Too Sharp, I swear that he was much old. He was older that time.
Yeah, it was older. Yeah, it was older.
But Mark Too Sharp Johnson always gave the wrong age, man. Cause that guy, he's older than he made out to be.
Yeah.
Cause when you look at his previous fights from a long time ago. You remember, he fought during the time of Johnny Tapia and them guys. Tapia would not fight him.
Yeah. Tapia didn't want the whole part of him, innit?
Nah, Tapia didn't want to.
Danny Marrero as well. All them guys there, innit?
Yeah, man, them guys are, you know what I mean? Like, think about the little divisions. Like, the fighters were classic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fighters were classic, you know what I mean? They're like, think about it, every little man thinks they can fight. You know what I mean? Every little man's got this short man syndrome going on in it. So it's going to be on, guaranteed. You know what I mean? Ding, round one. Like, you see that fight at Super Flyweight the other day on the undercard of Brute and Thing, and the other Russian guy?
No, I didn't see that one.
No.
Was it good?
There's a fight on the undercard, man. That fight was, listen, they were going to sizzling place from the start. I thought to myself, hold on 1 minute. This is round 3 and these guys are throwing 100 and something punches at a time.
Yeah.
I say, you know what? You think I could come and retirement for this? You're mad. Yeah, that sometimes like, you get so used to being comfortable. It's like, hell no. Like, you know what? I just do my thing in the gym, like local Pedro, you know, punch up team back, do run. That's me, man. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you got to recognize if you get woken up in that ring, and it's going to be a different scenario altogether.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
I like the way you deal with it. Punch up Papa Man once in a while.
You got to be real to yourself, because if you're not real to yourself, man, you're going to fight. You know, like some people, they fight on memory. And that memory lane is like 10 years ago, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You got to recognize it.
Yeah, like,
like, to me, it's like, even like Roy Jones, I don't, like, it's so sad that he's that guy, the things he's achieved in boxing, as to why he's still boxing, I don't know.
Why do you think, have you got any, what possible reason do you think he's still doing it?
Boredom.
Boredom?
Yeah, boredom,
like them,
like you said.
I don't think so.
You like,
He
yeah,
needs the
you,
light.
like,
Yeah.
You're a millionaire. Roy Jones a millionaire. He's got a nice house. The man looked after his money. Like, he's not barring out for anything. You understand? The man is being smart with his money. Like, but it's just like not having nothing to do. That thing of being in the start at the top is what is addicted to.
Yeah.
You can't do without it.
You can't give
All
it
he
up,
knows.
man.
Yeah, it is. For real.
Understand? Like, it's just like, but it was the same thing with Holyfield. Holyfield's a different scenario because Holyfield is running out of money because he's got 25 kids with 25 different women.
Wow.
Yeah. And they all.
And when the CSA hits him, he hits him big time.
Yeah.
Because he's a multi-millionaire.
Wow.
Boy, not no
So,
more, man.
it's eating out his money.
If you're
Remember Holyfield in 1995 had 150 million in the bank.
bloody hell, is that so? Wow.
Yeah, he built a house with 102 bedrooms.
You see,
Yeah, women, they're downfall in the man,
Understand?
innit?
yeah, you got even
But,
you see.
but when Holyfield was younger, he used to fuck every living thing walking, young girls, prostitutes, a lot, and all these cooking to CSA. CSA in America don't play.
Damn.
Not like this CSA over here.
And it's always them heavily religious guys like him, you know. I mean, 25 different kids.
Yeah, obviously, that's when they find God after that.
Wow. I mean, you should have found God
You
before
understand?
that.
The guy himself, you can look at the man energy. Remember, he can dig deep. That's one thing about Holyfield I love about him. He can dig deep.
He did. He did.
He's a guy that could come back from all types, you know what I mean?
He did.
And like, damn, that guy did, he like, you know, sometimes like, and the thing about boxers sometimes like, is that we live, you see what you find is that most fighters, like, the way they fight is how they live as well. All or nothing.
Yep.
All or nothing. You understand? Them fighters that are like, all in. That's how they are in person as well.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
or nothing.
Yeah. So let me
Yeah,
ask you
I
this
mean, like-
question. If your son came up to you and said, Dad, I want to box, how would you feel?
You know what, my son used to box, actually. You know that. He used to box for Ripton.
Okay.
But what it is that he got asthma in it.
Asthma,
And
yeah.
he's got his bag.
Okay.
Yeah, and he got asthma now. So like he's had his bag. Like he's had a couple of asthma attacks at school, and it's like I just told him tonight not to do it. Just if you want to do it, just do it as just a sport, but not to like try and do it for real. Because if you have an asthma attack in the ring,
Oh, yeah, for real.
that's a different thing.
Okay.
Like, 'cause he was really good, you know what I mean? I've been training him since he was a kid. I
Right.
had to go run, you know what I mean? I had to do like a 3-mile run with him. He used to do a 3-mile run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Both my boys, both of them used to do their thing, you know, but, you know, like, ever since the one of them dropped out, the other one went into football, and that's it. But the other one's doing well at football, because, like, they're trying to get him into Tottenham,
Okay.
So it's like, you know.
That's a good team, you know.
something.
That's a good team.
It's,
That's my
look,
team.
It's not like me. I'm an Arsenal fan, but boy, like whatever makes him happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Sounds family life. That sounds good, man. That's what I mean. You got a good stable family there because you're there with because you now is in Hackney and talk. A lot of men bail out on their kids, so you know what I mean. That's you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? Things do happen. You know what I mean? Like, well, it's not a perfect road, but it's like you go like you know, like in life. I learned that through like just like the way I grew up, where my dad like done his own thing. You know what I mean? I got bare brothers and sisters all over the gaff.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like, my dad just like, boy, wherever he lays his hat, that's his home. Like, you don't risk on. You know what I mean? That's how he was. So it's like I kind of like, you know what I mean? Even though I got bare sisters from all different mums and that, but I still like, we still chat, we meet up and chat to each other, like, you know, check each other once in a while. And that's how it is.
Okay. Excellent.
You know what I mean? Like,
So Errol, I'm gonna let you ask Ian the last question before we wrap this one up.
Okay then. Ian, I'd say like if you had a chance to fight anyone at any era, any fighter, who would you have fought?
Obviously, I look for an easy fight. we look for a hard fight. Now, see me, like, I'm kind of, to be honest, I'm stuck in those. Me as a person, what I like about boxing, I'm stuck with fighters of the 80s, and that was like the trilogy of Sugar Ray Leonard, Hearns, Duran.
That's a good place to get stuck.
And,
that's a good. I get stuck there as well. I get stuck there. That's a good place to get stuck.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck in that. I'm stuck in that area because I always think those fighters always produce the best fights I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To me, they produced the real life fights. Even Aaron Pryor. Let's not forget him.
Yeah.
He was like another animal. Even though he fought without a defense, you know what I mean? His chin was his defense, but like he did bring it on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's it's quite hard to come out with a single fighter like and say,
I know that you got what do you got? India, I throw one in it. Lopez, you know, Finito.
Oh yeah. That's it. Gee,
Ricardo Lopez,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Ricardo Lopez.
Yeah, Danny Lopez.
Oh, Ricardo
Lopez. Yeah.
Listen, I remember watching him as a kid. I always said to myself, I'd love to fight this guy, you know. I remember saying that to myself.
There you go.
I always said to myself, I'd love to fight this guy, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you watch fights and I'm thinking, there's nothing really special about him.
That's why.
But, you know.
I was thinking, that's who else you
He was undefeated as an amateur, undefeated as a pro, and he's a legend in Mexico.
Yeah. That would have been
one guy that I must admit, like, I was thinking to myself, what's so special about him? That's what I fought him.
Do you remember a fighter named Gilberto Roman? Nobody remembers this guy.
No, I'm not sure if I don't.
Oh man, he was such a craftsman, man. People need to go and check. Oh man, he was just a nice.
I'm gonna check him out. Is anything of him on YouTube?
There must be. You know, he's in the lower weights, and this guy was just a nice boxer, man.
Yeah, we need to. Yes, it's good reminiscing out here. It's good reminiscing out here with you that. And we've got Francois Popo here. I even got Jose Alusican. When he comes on Skype, I'll get him later. But but I've got like other interviews lined up as well. So you know what I mean, and keep you in the loop and that. And obviously, I always see you on TV with Eric. And with the interview with Eric, you see the interview, yeah?
No, I haven't seen. No, have you interviewed Eric?
Yeah, we interviewed Eric as well. Yeah, we're busy. We interviewed Eric. We're doing our rounds, innit?
All right.
Yeah. No, it's good, man. You see that, man. You see that what we're doing. It's called the black box, isn't it? The thing.
Yeah, of course, of course. Hey, you like the post I done on Kirkland, yeah?
Yeah, man. I was watching that. And like put on loudspeaker and put on. I listened to like watching it and dance at the same time. Yeah, man. The thing about Kirk. The thing about Kirk, I know Kirk. I know Kirk. I know where he lived, in it.
Oh, is it?
Understand?
Yeah, you live in the same hood.
When he lived in just up the road from where my mum lives. You understand? So like, because the park I used to run, Hackney Downs, is right where he lives. The flats are right there, and like Hackney Downs Park is where we used to run. You get me? But Kurt. The thing about Kurt, man.
Yeah, it's
like they live life like on the edge.
See.
You know what I mean? They live life on the edge, man. They, like that's like I said, that's the character. Like just like how a fighter fights. This guy lives. He didn't have no defense. It's all reflexes. Sometimes you got kicked out. Sometimes you never.
Yeah. Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
But Kurt would have knocked out Ricky Hatton easy.
Ricky Hatton, yeah, of course.
Yeah, he would have damaged him.
I was saying his style's like Sugar Ray Robinson, man. He's smooth, man.
Yeah. See about Kurt, come on, man. I remember one time, like, what's his name? My trainer, like Brian and him, that used to work with him before.
Yeah.
And they was looking for Kurt, yeah. Kurt, the night before, was drinking baby salmon brandy, yeah. And he's meant to be fighting the next day at Wembley. And they said, wake up, Kurt. Kurt, wake up, brush his teeth, wash his face, boom. But I'm not coming out in the second round and go back home and sleep. That's how much he was on the edge. It's that man was sleeping. This guy been doing this with me all night. So I pick him up. Yeah. All right, cool. You know, he's cool already. Boom. Grab him up. Kick the guy in the second round. Go back home and sleep.
Yeah, man. Kirk was something else, man. He was something else.
But he's cool. He's cool. Like, but when he trains hard. That's one thing he does. When he trains, he pushes himself to the limit.
Yeah.
But he's just like one of them guys. When he's in, he's in. When he's out, he's off.
Oh yeah. He switched
Yeah,
off.
when he's out, when we got, you know, we'll say, that's what Baby Mac said. When we break. That's what he used to be. He just goes off the hinges altogether.
Yeah, he'd just go missing for months. Like Mickey Duff would be looking for him, can't find him. You know what I mean? But that was Kirk.
Kirk, you know what? Kirk was just, he'd be gambling ass. That's the sort of thing he'd be. He'd be stuck in them little holes in them shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like, you know what I mean? You can't find him, but man them know where he is, you know what I mean?
He just you know what I mean? He just had a happy-go-lucky attitude, you know? That was Kirk, happy-go-lucky.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Sad though, man, because the man left Nottingham to end up in the worst part of Hackney as well.
Yeah.
All right, Ian. Yo, it's been great.
All right, then,
Safe. Yo. It's been great talking to you. Hopefully, we'll probably try and talk to you sometime, probably after post fight. What you got planned? What you got planned so far coming up? Like anything you're gonna be around?
I know we got Eric's fight, like, but we're still with us, like, it's between. You're not sure if he's gonna fight up for Intercontinental title or for the Commonwealth title, because the Jamie Cox don't want to fight him. But Eric's in shape anyway, regardless. He's ready to fight whoever.
Yeah.
So, like, it might be the Commonwealth or the Intercontinental title.
It is next. The one in this under the Carl Froch one, yeah.
It's on the Dan Barker bill.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The one in we call that. What's that place in West London again?
Yeah, that's
Olympia.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, on December the 8th.
Okay then. All right then.
Excellent.
All right, bro.
All right, all right.
Take care, man.
Yeah, take
Nice
care.
speaking to you, though.
Yeah,
you
no
too.
doubt.
Take care.
Peace.
Cool.
All right.
Bye.